Recapiture Babapiture. And also, if you'd like to go to log into Foundry, if you guys need a link, I can send it.
No. I mean, we met an angel. Met an angel. Isn't that a Robbie Williams song? He shot at Jinx with a bow and arrow.
I don't think you guys met an angel.
He had wings. No, we met a bunch of self-righteous pricks. Same thing, isn't it? Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, you met
Harold the Red, Henry the Red.
Yeah. Henry the Red.
Yeah, we met 2 additional members of the Round Table. We met Lancelot and Henry the Red. Don't know what Henry the Red's deal is. Lancelot is a massive wanker. We got into a fight with Lancelot and won for some fucking reason. Not that we've ever won any of our fights ever. And we ran away, and I think the session ended with us making our way back into Bonkers for some respite.
Yeah. If you guys like, it could be, how long do you guys stay in Bonkers?
Robin does not. Robin wants to go through these papers, figure out where his daughters went, and then immediately leave. And fuck, I was gonna write you a list of some other stuff I wanted Boblin to buy.
Yeah, that's what you forgot to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have the money for it, go ahead and just buy it.
Cool. Yeah. If necessary, Boblin buys performance-enhancing drugs to make going through these papers quicker.
So you have a lot of paperwork with you. And like real big and possibly shady paperwork, the text and inputs are small. Like, it's very annoying how it is. And also, you both get to start with a hero point, extra hero point.
Huzzah.
Hi, Nico. Bye, Nico.
Yeah, then Boblin buys a mundane. Fuck, I forgot what they're called. What?
Magnifying
Modifying glass? Magnifying glass.
Yeah.
A mundane magnifying glass and a couple of hours worth of cocaine.
Cocaine.
Or whatever the pathfinding equivalent to cocaine is, the one that makes you let you do things faster.
There's a name for that. Let me check.
Or one that makes you smarter. Either or, whichever one's cheaper.
Raise int Pathfinder 2e. I know there's one that does both of those things.
Yeah, Boblin just wants to be able to process as much information as possible. As quickly as possible.
Okay.
Oh, I should have my last antibiotic. Hell yeah, these things have been making me feel really fucking sick. I don't have to take them anymore.
Yay. Drugs.
Take what you got, can kind of keep it in the back, and I thought in the round in the
Show me the fucking drugs game.
I say that to the UK government every day.
Show me the drugs.
Sure, read my mind.
Because there's no doubt in my mind that they have a fucking a lot of it.
Yeah.
Or as a statistic, less than 11% of surfaces in the Houses of Parliament. Was it the House of Parliament or was it the Royal Palace? Less than 11% of the bathrooms in the Houses of Parliament have cocaine in them. Or don't have cocaine in them. Less than 11% don't have traces of cocaine in them.
Jesus Christ.
What can I say? We love our Colombian marching powder.
At least Pierce Farmer didn't say praise be to Allah earlier today than whatever fucking drugged up rant he was on.
Cool. Let's say for your drugs. First off, I need a fortitude check from you, Boblin.
Cool. Fuck, I can't wait to immediately fuck this up.
We'll say the DC is 25.
You can do it, Boblin.
36.
Cool. You don't get addicted to these drugs.
Cool. Boblin is, despite being a member of the law, Boblin is not unfamiliar with snortable substances.
Yeah, you're fine. Possibly. Actually, let me see. This one looks like the thing you're trying to use. I finally got the drug page to work.
Hell yeah, drugs.
So, supplement that increases awareness and reaction time. So, if you want, you can buy some hype, which is 100 gold pieces.
You say it was called hype?
Hype. There's also one called diluted hype, which is cheaper.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, Boblin buys the pure stuff. Boblin knows how bad it can be if you accidentally cut your drugs with something funny.
Yeah, yeah, so that's 100 gold pieces, and then a magnifying glass is like fucking what? 5 copper, maybe 1 silver?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, you are able
Oh, it's
to.
not good. It's not. I always forget that I have control of multiple people.
What you do?
I may or may not have tried to give Phantom Limb hype. Definitely not pushing drugs on our party members at all.
Yeah, that's fine, whatever. It's only Phantom Limb.
Snotty, is your computer working, or do you need someone to screen share? Snots?
Everything's working.
You might be a little muted. If you need someone to do screen share, I can give Gath or Ash control of your. Oh, there you are. Yeah, no. Now I'm gonna need with this hype. You're quickened. You're like very focused, aware. In the magnifying glass, you're sitting there with it. I'm gonna need a society check.
Damn. I think that's one of the few things. I know Boblin's trained now. I was going to say, I think that's one of the few things Boblin's not trained in. What?
Like what?
Rebel? Or the other one?
No, it's my one.
Oh, was your.
That's your one.
I thought you had a can there.
No, that's my monster.
Okay. Sorry.
You better be.
Stop fighting. You're tearing this family apart.
Okay, I'll just go kiss traffic. Was Boblin rolling?
Society. Cool.
Boblin got a 34.
So this will count as like a downtime activity. because you decided to buy a thing of drugs, uh, and your score with the huge document of paperwork you grabbed, um, you thoroughly go
Goblin's
through
also
this.
got a compact disc, but does not know how the compact disc works.
Yeah. With the paperwork you have, um, you're able to go through it and find that uh, Felicious Transports um, is owned by Bargains Unform, a international company that you see has roots in both Kingsbridge, used to have roots in some grabs in Sombre Fleur, um, but reaches even from Ivar to the other country of Lore, which is another thing that's connects to Marlov. It's not part of Marlov, but it's connected, like Ivar is. Um, you're able to discover. Um, you see a few other companies that are there that are owned by this. Uh, Felicious Transport, um, uh, Bongo's Nuts, uh, Tune X, uh, just to name a few others.
So this corporation seems to have quite a few holding companies.
Yeah. Tunics, you see that it is sort of a obviously it's a fashion company, and that apparently is where most of, if not a majority of the money that Bargains gets from your 3-day drug hype and examining these papers.
Not that I would know anything about this, but does hype also reduce the amount of sleep Boblin needs to take?
I'll say yes,
Cool. Not that I
just
would
for
know
now.
anything about this, of course.
The rules of hype doesn't say it does, but the way it's like, oh, it makes you more attentive and aware and shit. I'm like, that's like cocaine. So
Or get out to take movie drugs.
Yeah, I'm definitely known for sleeping. I'm definitely known. Oh, I'm definitely not known for doing drugs and staying up for 30 hours ish. Definitely not the sort of things I do.
um
Because
but those are the paperworks you have. Um it just is sort of just a simple sort of just a
Yeah, it's just fucking numbers go in and out, different holding company shit.
yeah. You notice that Felicious Transport as a whole um is sort of the transportation company that connects all of these. Um, like it's the other
Okay,
clients, so to speak.
yeah. So during this 3 days ish, if Boblin feels like they're not getting very far with this paperwork, Boblin is going to try and sort out some way to read the compact disc.
Uh, yeah, you and Bonkers, the interdimensional titty bar, as you all call it.
Yeah.
You can. Well, you obviously have Stinket. The Goblin Rangers are here for now. Um, and
As
random people come in and out of this bar.
I'm guessing Shaquille O'Neal doesn't turn up at any point.
Probably not.
No, cool. Yeah, Boblin is then going to ask Stinkette what she'd know because she's the proprietor of this establishment and is likely going to be more informed about its denizens than anyone else.
Yeah. So you approach Stinkette, and she sits there, telling her goblin children, sort of just like she's running the place. She's telling the kids like what they're gonna do today to start studying on their break. They have a study break and a break. But as you approach her, um, she's talking to some what seems like, I don't know, looking at it, it seems like a bundle of stars in gelatin. Like to describe it, not even just gelatin, maybe like a slick.
Would Boblin be able to do a Arcana check, seeing as Boblin is quite informed in the magical ways?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Gnarly. That's a 30.
Yeah, on your 30, you're able to identify this creature is from a different realm altogether, a different plane altogether of yours. Um, these creatures come from a plane of space, so to speak. It looks almost similar to the plane that is outside your window inside Bonkers.
Oh, noise complaint.
Yeah, it's a you know this thing as an interdimensional whatchamajig.
So he's probably here to launch a noise complaint.
Probably. But you do quickly see that it is Stinkette is giving it a what seems to be a jello shot. And this thing reaches a tentacle out. And as it goes inside of the gelatin, you see the gelatin fuse into the thing's body. And then it lays down not even gold, but some sort of metal.
Yeah, Boblin is going to sort of perch up on one of the stools, either whichever side of the creature is Stinkette is the closest. So Stinkette is on the right of the creature. Boblin perches up with sort of one space between him and the creature on the right. If it's on the left, he perches up on the left, so he's as close as Stinkette as he can be without sitting right next to the guy.
Yeah, able to do that.
Racist.
It's not racism. If someone's sat right next to you, if someone sat on the stool next to you in a mostly empty bar, would you not assume they're also here to punch you?
Not if they're talking to the bartender I'm next to, but fair point.
Yeah.
Also, Boblin is very clearly on something.
Your eyes are bloodshot.
Goblin's eyes are wide. There's a little bit of white powder on the bottom, on the top of his lip, and his hair is all over the fucking place.
Did you buy that from Puddles?
Yeah, but that's not about. Sorry, I've come to ask you something.
Yeah. What is it?
Art was wondering if you would have any idea how to read one of these things, and he sort of puts the. I assume, is it like a CD or like a floppy disk?
It's like a floppy disk, but it's like a floppy disk with a small little, like in the center where it's red. Instead, it's like a small little flat ruby.
Cool. Yeah, Boblin puts down the floppy disk and goes, I don't know, suppose you would know anyone who would be able to read one of these.
Yeah, I've seen some people come in. This looks like something gearheads would use. She's looking at it, turning it up, turning it one side, another side. Either your friend Lijack can help, or I don't know, someone else in this bar. I get some people who say they're from the future sometimes, but I don't believe that shit. She takes a puff of her
So
cigarette.
I either need to get a word in with our compatriot Larjack, or I need to find some
Jesus.
far-flung future traveler, is what you're telling me.
That, or there are companies and associations out there that have high tech. I wouldn't trust something
Well,
like this because it can get stolen. I don't even trust a paper trail. That's why she like extends her hands to show the bar, and uh,
and to be fair, placing your bar in a place like this, you probably don't have to pay taxes.
oh no, you don't. You just get the occasional weirdo here and there.
As you say that, Boblin glances around to their entire party, who I assume is roughly dotted around the bar doing their own thing.
Jinx is giving a inspirational speech to one of the cockroaches. It's
Jinx
not how hard you can hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep getting up.
roll a diplomacy, Jinx.
This is my best chance of getting right now for 20. Oh, only a 32.
Only a 32.
Yeah, you have given inspiration to the cockroach you're talking to, and you notice in the cockroach hotel another cockroach is like leaning out, awing at you and your presence. Um, what is Noir doing at this time?
I guess he's just trying to look after the little ones, just helping out Tinder, helping out, and wanting to spend as much time with Isaac
Yeah,
as possible.
yeah. As you're helping them, talking with them, uh, the next few days with you and the two kids, they seem to get along. Um, you even notice the next 3 days that Isaac has kind of taken up sort of uh, crafting. He starts to work on gadgets and gizmos and
And he's with
reading books about like what was it? What would you call it? Like machinery.
You'll grow up to be intelligent kid, that one.
You're gonna have to speak slower.
What?
For you, I know I have to speak slowly to you, Jinx. I wasn't speaking to you.
You're speaking very fast. Remember to breathe. I know what it's like. I also have problems with
Um,
we're hit.
do you have
It's
the floppy disk in your hand?
Floppy disk.
Yeah,
Compact disk.
I've been calling it a compact disc. Apparently, it's floppy disk.
Well, I thought this was a CD the whole time. I breaks everything. I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, Boblin's sort of like been holding it as he's talking to Stinkhead. He's kind of waving his arms around a bit.
Yeah. A creature made of fire sits next to you.
Oh,
And they're like, fire shot, please. Hey, you got one of those thingamabobs right there.
I do indeed.
And this person sits directly next to you, not even a seat away. Mm. Look, those things are the future. I can tell you from experience. I have helped
Do you
make
know how
some.
to read? Do you know how to read one of these things? Or know someone who can read one of these things?
Yeah, I do actually. They're
That's
quite
terrific.
advanced. They're actually some of the most advanced things out there.
Is he calling you stupid?
Is he calling me stupid or am I
Yeah.
calling him?
Is he calling
Probably
you
not.
stupid?
No, if I'm gonna call you an idiot, I'll call you an idiot.
Okay, good.
Because you seem like an idiot.
I just want people to tell me to my face.
I don't have to.
Don't
listen
worry,
to-
that's not the threat you think it is. He's being genuine. He doesn't.
Ah. Yeah. So I work at a few factories that make those.
That is a wonderful thing to hear.
What a fortunate coincidence.
Do you know where I can go to get one of these read? I need this one read. It's got some
Hmm.
childhood photos on it given to me by a family friend.
That's odd. Roll a deception.
You can argue with the man who's got coke on his nose? That's a 15. You can argue with the man who's got coke on his face?
See, thing is they're not out for the public. They take about 7 months to make.
We're not the public. We're very important people.
Mm. Who do you work for?
Who do you work for? We can't disclose that, or else we have to kill you.
Mm. I work for Future Dawn in the manufacturing department.
You work for Dong?
Future Dawn.
Okay.
See, those discs are highly sensitive, contain highly sensitive material. That's why our clients buy them.
I appreciate that, my fellow, but I just need someone who can read one.
Oh. Well, our biggest supplier is Bargains on Form. Another supplier is the Fairborn Foundation.
I thought you were the supplier.
Well, I mean, not supplier. I mean, the people who buy the technology to read them.
Clients?
Clients. That's what I mean. That's what he says. Not Gabe.
Okay.
So do you guys sell them yourself?
Well, Future Dawn sells them.
Future Dawn. Does Future Dawn sell them? And is it a Noah guy kind of situation, or is it something that, say, a guild could approach them about and speak to them about installing one of these devices in a guild house?
Oh,
We
it can
fight
be
things.
definitely installed in a guild house. If the fire elemental goes in his own like body and pulls out like a little contact card and slides it to you. And as he slides it, it leaves like a little burn mark on the table. Well, we are quite, you know, they're always looking for sellers. So far, it's only been big organizations, but to be the first guild to have access to them, well, we would love that kind of publicity.
Yes, we're very public.
Yeah, we are definitely well known in the
Guild space.
guild space of what's the name of the continent that we operate on? We are a well-known guild in the continent of Marlov on the material plane.
Are you guys the Goblin Rangers?
We can't disclose that information. We've already been through this.
I'm sorry. My favorite guild is the Goblin Rangers. It's kind of why I want to come and see, because having one of those discs, it's like you must be rich or working with someone. And
Would you be able to set us up with the? If we could arrange a meeting between you and the Goblin Rangers, could you give us the stuff for free?
no, I'm not that
Oh.
high up.
That's a shit.
See,
No, but I'm sure a man of this import could probably arrange a meeting between us and his boss for a favor. Let's say Boblin would like to do a gauge of this person to see if they care about collectible things like shields or
yeah, roll me a warlord.
or if
sense
they really want like an NSYNC poster signed by the Goblin Rangers or some shit.
roll me a perception. Roll me a sense motive.
And stonk you speak of.
Stonk. Nat 20.
36, natural 20.
Yeah, this guy seems to be like a huge geek. Like you figure he sat next to you guys because you guys look like important goblins. Specifically, you do.
Good, I'm glad I look important. If I could say arrange to get a signed poster by all of the Goblin Rangers for a friend like you, would you be able to arrange a meeting for us?
Yeah, I can. Where are you guys situated right now?
Yeah.
Well, not
On the
here,
material plane, we're on an island just north of. This is me asking as a player. We were on an island just north of Kingsbridge, Knightsbridge.
You guys went west of Kingsbridge, going down.
Are we on like a settlement or are we like on a river?
You guys were on a river, but you guys did get off the river. Down ways. He does say to you, you are downriver. You guys traveled for a few hours. But you are like southish from Kingsbridge.
Yeah, we're southwest of Kingsbridge, but we can't really be seen in Kingsbridge.
Yeah.
Do we have a map?
Did any of you decide to get a map?
Boblin would have over the downtime if nobody owned a map, because Boblin thinks having a map is a very sensible thing to do.
Why? What are you gonna do? Read?
Well, Jinx, unlike you, I can read, and I'm very well read, I'll have you know.
I got it. No goblin could read.
That's what makes you special, Jinx.
Yeah, you're able to buy a map for like 1 silver piece.
Oh.
Cool. Let's just take it off the gold I removed from myself to buy the magnifying glass.
What the fuck was that?
That was my phone falling off of the desk.
um,
Don't worry, it wasn't anything important or expensive. Only like a £3,000 phone.
there is a settlement nearby you. But if this is a map of Marlov as a whole, certain settlements have a certain marking on them. The closest settlement to you away from Kingsbridge is a settlement that you can see is marked as technically Kingsbridge property. Not really property, but more so,
A hamlet. It is a Kingsbridge hamlet.
yeah. It's a town that's not Kingsbridge.
But is part of Kingsbridge, yeah.
Yeah. It's a territory.
If we
that's
keep
it.
going southwest, how far do we have to go
Um,
before we hit one that isn't affiliated?
you would have to go probably another about 2 days of travel. You can keep going to the River of Fames, or down it, until it hits the ocean.
If we keep going down the river, will that get us to the settlement?
It'll get you to a different settlement.
What's the settlement it'll get us to?
It would, if you keep going downriver, just slightly out of the river into like I wouldn't say ocean, but more like a lake, I guess. There's a tiny island. Name is Tinpu.
Yeah.
Tinpu.
Yeah.
Tinpool?
It's in the Lake of Tinpu, which is offshoot of the River Fames.
And that'll take us, what, 2 days to get there?
That will take you a day and a half, depending on the weather and everything else. The other one is 2 days travel on land.
Sure, Boblin's willing to force people to go places without their consent. He's trying to save his daughters. We will find ourselves in the little island of Timpu in the next 2 days, if that's a efficient meeting place for you.
He starts to like rub his flames and goes, "Yeah, I can talk to my boss."
That would be absolutely lovely. And friend, what would you like to get signed?
Oh, he will reach into himself again and pull out this like rollable sheet that looks like it's aluminum. And
I forgot, if this guy just straight out has a Goblin Rangers fan poster, I'm going to
yeah,
be
it is.
a fucking loser.
You can. It goes, yeah. This. I remember when they were selling merchandise in Sombre Fleur. And I just
Goblin
had...
Rangers having merch.
They had merch for a little bit, yeah. It was sort of like a celebration thing in Sombre Fleur. It was just like this back alley person was like, "Hey, I got some guild merch," and I was like, "Oh yes, Sir Wee Bob, I would love to buy some."
I will get it signed by all of them for you, my friend.
Will we be doing merch?
Well, I was thinking. I'll discuss that later. I will be sure to get that signed for you, my friend. If you could just set up that meeting place, if you could just set up that meeting, we will be in the biggest tavern in town.
Can do.
Thank you very much, sir. And Boblin takes the poster that he hands him.
Bob, roll a fortitude.
Hot, hot, hot.
You
20. I'm a hero point there. Fuck that shit. I rolled a 2. Again, 28. Better, but not great.
No, you are gonna take 7 points of damage.
Goblin burns his fingies.
After he drinks like 2 fire shots, he's like, "I'll be back here. You guys gonna be here in like a few hours, or?"
Probably.
Almost certainly.
Alright, I'll be back in like 4 hours. I gotta go back to my job. There's a bonkers door in there. Gotta go heat up the stuff. And he walks out.
Cool. Goblin. Have the Goblin Rangers ever expressed a preference to their drink
Free.
other than
Yeah.
free?
Free is the answer for scooped and crumbling. It
Yeah,
seems
probably four.
like the hardest liquor you can find is Phantom Limbs, always go-to choice. While Wisp, if you've been paying attention to them here, she always goes for something with flavor, something like a little bit of a fruity flavor, something sweet.
Phantom Limb. Just piss.
So Goblin is going to, in order, get a bottle of vodka, a bottle of whatever the in-universe equivalent of Everclear is, and then a bottle of like passion fruit gin or passion fruit.
Martini.
No, passion fruit gin. Wisp seems like a classy lady.
Yeah. Who do you approach first out of the Rangers?
Are they not all sat around the same table?
No, they seem to be around. Each of them doing something else.
Fuck, then I guess I buy a second bottle of vodka so that I can give. No, it was 2 of them that just wanted the free. So I'll buy a second bottle of vodka. So I've got 2 bottles of vodka, 1 bottle of Everclear, and a bottle of passion fruit gin.
Yeah.
And Boblin is going to approach whichever of them looks like they're in the best mood. So probably Wisp, or
Yeah.
maybe Kremling if he's bullying a small animal.
Cuddling at the moment, you can see him at a table playing whatchamacallit, the finger game with the knife.
Cool.
Knifey.
Say that again?
Knifey finger.
Knifey
Yeah,
finger.
knifey finger. And he's doing a little knifey finger song as he does it, you know. The knife goes faster, 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 and he's not even using a knife, he's using his fucking hatchet.
If he wants to increase the chances of losing a finger, go for it. I'm surprised he has all 10 of them still, to be fair.
Yeah, and you approach him, and he seems like he's actually really good at this. And you see that his opponent already is missing like 2 fingers completely. And they're like, I don't want to play anymore. Yeah, you're gonna play until you pay. That's how we play this. You lost, you pay. And since I'm doing an extra round, you pay double.
Oof.
No crying. Money first. Oh. What you want, Bob?
And he was one of the people that was just free, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Boblin, when there's like a second where he's not stabbing himself in the hand repeatedly, Boblin places a bottle of vodka down on the table and goes, "This friend is for you, but I need to ask you a favor."
You know what? What's the favor?
I would have killed Jinx for free.
I need I need you to sign this, and then Boblin puts down the poster.
What do you
All
say,
I
Kevin?
need is a little signature. It's not for me. It's for a friend of mine who's doing me a favor. Big fanboy.
Yeah, I guess if it's for a fan. Here, let me take this quill and ink, and he pulls out a little quill.
Boblin has a quill and ink if he needs one.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. And as
Boblin just gets out his grossing set.
As you set it on the table, he whips out something and starts pissing in the ink.
That goes in my spell book, dude.
Sorry, it's just fans get the special treatment, you know. He grabs the quill, mixes the ink in the piss, and writes Kremling.
For moments, I think I could get on with these people, and then
It's in my fucking spell book.
That's what teammates do, right, Boblin?
Boblin is not going to say anything because he's doing him a favor. Boblin knows you don't make comments about how someone's doing something if they're doing it for you.
you can always get boring.
Boblin is going to have to buy more ink. Boblin is not using the pissing for his spell book.
Are you all gonna piss in the ink?
I mean, I don't know about Phantom or Kremling or Wisp, but I sure as fuck will.
He likes to, because he's
However,
he likes to give the fan something special.
but now all of the signatures are gonna smell like his piss.
And they're not, because I'm gonna buy more ink after this. He can keep that little thing of ink, and Boblin.
And as you walk away with Kremling having the pissed ink, Kremling lifts up the ink and goes, 5 gold for whoever drinks this.
Boblin does not even turn around to see if anyone takes up the offer.
If anyone does, it seems to be like an octopus creature that's just ready to do this.
Cool. He needs to get some less weird friends. Boblin goes to Mittens, who is the general merchant.
Yeah.
And buys another thing of ink.
Yeah.
I'll see if ink costs anything in my thing. So.
It's just like 1 copper.
Well, I took off 1 gold to buy the magnifying glass, so that can also pay for the ink and the. How much is all the alcohol?
I was just gonna say like 1 gold.
Cool.
But yeah.
And yeah, Boblin then buys another pot of ink and is then going to go to Wisp next.
Yeah, Wisp is with Middletoe and his brothers as she is sitting there teaching them basic math. And she stops and sees you approaching. And she goes, keep on with the workbooks. What do you need, Bob?
I've got you a present, a gift, and like many gifts given, and he hands her the bottle of gin. It's like a passion fruit gin.
Yeah. Thank you.
I was wondering if you could do me a favor. I need to collect all of your guys' signatures on this poster to help me catch a lead.
Mm. You didn't have to buy me gin. You could have just asked.
I'm not gonna ask you for something and not come with nothing as to give back. That's just rude, isn't it?
I guess so. But we're friends and allies, so I would have done it for free. She sits there, and since there's already like quill and ink on the ground where the kids are, she will take it, and then as she's dipping the quill, she goes, "Oh, watch out when you ask Kremling. He tends to piss in ink."
He was the one I approached first, and I have just bought new ink because of it.
Ah, that's why it smells. And she finally sees Kremling's signature. And on the furthest side, she writes
Far away from the rest of them as possible.
yeah, wisp in like very like elegant writing. Okay, please take that.
I think we could convince Wisp to join the Better Guild,
Please,
which is ours, if you weren't sure.
please get that poster away from me. It stinks.
Hey, have a question. I'm just following Boblin around as he does it.
Why?
Can't remember if this is something I know or if the gods bestow information on me at random points. Do we know if you have sister? Is that something we are aware of? We know that in character, out of character.
Out of character? Yeah, you guys know.
Did you tell us I don't think we've spoken to Wisp really since before Sombre first, so I'm a bit lost on if we know in character or not anymore.
In character, the thing is, Theo looks like Wisp but with a burnt face. So in character, it could be yes, it could be no. It's all up to if you think your character is like, oh, these two are sisters, just one has a burnt face.
Is Jinx goblin racist? Let's make a perception check.
Is Jinx racist towards other goblins? Did Jinx grow up in an all-human monastery and internalize the goblin racism amongst them?
I'll let you decide.
How did you end up with Goblin Rangers? What went wrong in your life?
Well, nothing went wrong. I just wanted to explore the world, and
no great traumatic event led you to being with these people?
I mean...
No, being with these people is the traumatic event.
Surely no, sane person ends up in a situation like this. Gestures for everything.
Gestures to us.
You had daughters kidnapped by bandit leader. Noir is sister of brother of dead sister from incident, the thing which happened. Yes. I'm the son of a great goblin leader. All had things happen to end up here.
Roll a diplomacy. Jinx.
26.
Cool. If you must know, I lost my sister at a young age. And these guys cheered me up and they became my best friends. And I swore that I will take care of them. Like I say, they're sweet once you really get to know them. Weird, but sweet.
One of them has a slightly stained penis from dipping it in ink. Or whatever they did. So, sure. What Okay, yeah, what a 25 give. Do you think Jinx would have any idea?
I think if Jinx was paying enough attention and really cared, yes. If
Okay.
not,
I mean, Jinx
Jinx.
has been paying attention to the scorpions, yeah. Like,
Yeah, I think Jinx possibly, I'd like to think, is either Theo. Wisp is either
I
Theo.
right, I have Theo's name written down.
Yeah. So I think Jinx has a possibility of thinking that Theo is Wisp or their sisters.
Just cut question out of possibly nowhere. Did your sister have the power to check notes, control wires, and half her melted face?
I don't remember her ever having those abilities. We were 2 years old
2 years old.
when I lost
But
her.
okay, they're probably not a person thinking of because they said they had a sister who made a magic torch bomb. You've not made a magic torch box, have you?
No, I haven't. I only know that I
You
lost my sister because my mom told me.
you only have one sister.
Yes.
Okay, doesn't seem to add up. Must not be weird person we met.
What do you mean?
We met a person what kind of looked like you and had half a melted face, but they said they had a sister who made a torch box based on Jack's designs, um, before they built an airship.
She looks confused and then says, "Do you know how to get in contact with this person?"
I think he's trying to kill us.
Mm. Of course.
There are lots of people trying to do that.
I think she's actively trying to kill us.
So you could just hang around and see, I suppose.
It tends to work.
Where are you guys going after this?
We will be heading towards the I won't call it settlement of Pontoon, but it's not. It's Linkpoo, Tinpoo. We'll be heading towards the island of Tinpoo to meet a contact.
Hmm. I'd like to come with.
We're not all of you gonna come with? Have
No, we
other
all
things
go.
to do in life? Yeah,
Where we go, we all go.
kind of stuck with us. No, we're stuck with you.
No, they're not stuck with us anymore because we aren't fugitives anymore. That one, and then he points to, was it Kremlin who cut the chunk off of his arse?
Yeah.
Insists on keeping a chunk of my arse because of it.
He's weird.
Yes, he's the weird one.
They all have their eccentricities, but I am surprised that because you could do much better for yourself for traveling companions. But I
So,
suppose family is family, isn't it?
it is. Trust me, it is. And she smiles as she looks over around the bar and seeing Scoop, Kremling, and Lim. Let me know when you guys leave. I'll convince them tonight.
We plan to leave probably tomorrow morning as we've arranged the meeting point for in 2 days' time, and it is about a day's and a bit travel from here.
Alright. Excuse me, I have to go back to teaching these little guys some math. Jinx, you're welcome to, if you want, have a workbook yourself.
Jinx does not know how to.
No, Jinx pretty good with math.
Who, Jinx was a merchant for years, wasn't
Yeah,
she?
and she even had S to word because they know how to say word proper.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm so sorry for doubting you.
Yeah, Jinx knows how to do two things, and that's basic addition and punch people in the face.
Can he even do multiplication? Sometimes division. It's like if I tell someone I'm going to break their arm in 4 places.
You know how to make it an equal 4 places.
Percentages.
Uh,
No, I'm good. I don't need work, but gonna go harass rest of Goblin Rangers.
All right.
Or whatever you're doing, Goblin.
Have fun, you two.
I enjoy the rest of your evening, Wisp. Boblin then looks around for Phantom Limb.
Yeah, Phantom Limb's just kind of in his own little corner, already kind of drinking from a shot glass and reading a book.
Yeah, Boblin sort of stridles over. Boblin walks with some level of confidence. Puts the bottle of Everclear down on the table next to him and says, "Add this to your glass. Plus, can I ask you for a favor? It's nothing major. I just need you to sign a poster for a fan." And as he says "fan," he puts fans in air quotes with his finger.
For this bottle, I can do it. And he, his gloved hand reaches out, grabs it, pops it open, pours a bit in his glass, and then takes a shot from it, pours a little bit more, and passes it to you, Boblin.
Boblin matches the shot. Boblin is not as much of a drinker, so Boblin puts this shot down and immediately pulls a face.
Cocaine for this one.
And then clears his throat.
What you need me to do?
Just need you to sign this for a fan. And he lays out this metal poster that's already got Scoop's and Wisp's signature on it.
Cool. Alright. Let me... He casts a spell, Electric Arc, and into the metal plating is his signature as he casts it.
That's a very useful skill there. I should probably learn how to do that.
That's pretty cool.
Will make paperwork way easier.
I mean, it will burn straight paper. But metal like this, things like that, you can scorch it a little bit here and there.
What about gay paper?
What's gay paper?
Like rainbow paper. You said straight paper.
Oh.
Besides, anyway, thanks for that. Thanks for that, my man. Enjoy the bottle.
Thank you. It'll help me research these spells.
Oh, speaking of spells, if you ever need to learn, if you ever want to learn, not that you might already have them, but if you ever want to learn, Boblin just lists all the spells they know, which is Daze, Telekinetic Hand, Torturous Trauma, 500 Toads, Alarm, Ant Hall, Gentle Landing, Lock, Mending, Create Food, Shrink, Water Breathing, Web, Haste, and Paralyze.
Wow, what does that spell 500 toads do? That sounds interesting.
It creates 500 toads in a small area.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only one I don't have. I've been looking for that, actually.
Boblin knows how precious a spellcaster's spellbook is to them. Is not expecting into a fight. He's not expecting us to get into a fight in the next 2 hours, and kind of want some friendly points. So Boblin sort of takes the spell book out of the little cubby they keep it in their breastplate, places it down next to Phantalum and goes, find anything interesting in there, you can copy it down.
Oh. How strong are your spells?
Mechanically, Boblin is capable of casting 3rd level spells.
He hands you a spell scroll and he says, study this. And he gives you. I forgot, did you say you know paralyzed or no?
Boblin already knows paralyzed.
Okay, let me see. I'm assuming you know haste.
Yeah, Boblin knows haste.
Do you know?
Those are the two third level spells Boblin knows.
Cool. He will hand you a spell scroll. This is either going to be slow or fireball.
Nice.
You can pick whichever one, and you can add that to your spell book.
Boblin gives himself slow because Boblin has a pretty low spell save DC. So fireball is something that is only ever going to hurt his friends. Funnily enough, Boblin isn't actually a professional spellcaster. Boblin studies magic on the side like a fucking nerd. Boblin is the equivalent of that friend who you have whose hobby is calculus.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, slow would be better spell for you because of your low spell save DC. I was looking at a different spell. I'm like, oh, this would actually be really useful for you. But I'm like, yeah, your low spell save DC will make it.
Boblin only has a 26 spell save DC. Boblin has the spell save DC of like a level 5 caster.
Yeah.
Which means it's way more useful for Boblin to get spells that aid his allies, because then they don't need to make a save or can choose to purposefully lose it.
Alright. And you head over to Scooped. And Scooped right there is playing darts. Beating everyone that's there.
Oh, I assume there's like a little standing table where they all come, where the handful of people playing darts with him sort of stand around in between throws.
Oh yeah. You approach when it's Scoop's throw, and Scoop goes, I can do this without my helmet. And he takes off his helmet and sets it on a table. And you can see just his eyeballs are not there. He takes
This is a question Boblin might not know the answer to. Does Scoop's helmet only work when he's wearing it, or can Scoop see through the helmet when he doesn't have the helmet on?
Roll me a crafting or arcana check.
Boblin would like to roll an arcana check because he is significantly better at that one. That's a really, really bad roll. I'm going to use my other hero point. Fuck it. That's a 39.
On a 39, you know that it only works when he has it on.
Okay, Boblin's not going to do what he was going to do then. Boblin was going to put the bottle of vodka down in front of the helmet.
But he walks up and gets 3 bullseyes with it off. And people are just like, some people are in awe, and the people he's playing against are like, that's fucking bullshit. But he picks up his helmet, puts it back on, goes, your turn, scrub.
Something to be said about a blind marksman.
Yeah, I'm the best.
Yeah, Boblin hand Scoop the bottle of vodka once he can see again.
What's the occasion?
Look, I need you to do me a 30-second solid. I've got someone who claims to be a big fan of the Goblin Rangers.
Okay, I'll have sex with them.
That wasn't what a favour was, but I'm
Oh.
sure they wouldn't say no, although they are made of fire, so I'd watch yourself.
I got gonorrhea already. Oh, you mean literal fire? Oh. Yeah. What's a request?
I just need you to sign this poster for them.
Simple, easy. He takes out his own pen and quill and just simply writes "scooped." And then at the end of the word "scooped," he puts a spoon.
Own unique signature. Love it.
Anyway, thanks for the alcohol. Maybe
No worries. Enjoy the night and see if you can clear these losers out.
Oh, I'm gonna clear them out for all they have. But yeah, you're able to, excuse me, you're able to get the signatures of the Goblin Rangers.
Lovely. Boblin gets the signatures of the Goblin Rangers. Boblin didn't get anything particularly useful out of the notes you said. It was mostly just fucking loads. It was mostly just loads of shell corporations giving money to each other so that someone's bank account looks big. Well, nothing actually happens.
Yeah. You get the feeling that probably what you want is on that disc.
Yeah, and then Boblin sits down at the bar and lets out this kind of sigh of relief, and asks Stinkette behind the bar, do you do cocktails?
Can do.
Can I get myself a martini? And then he puts like a gold piece down on the bar.
She takes the gold piece and she'll make the martini without asking anything. You seem exhausted and you also did drugs.
Boblin's a little tired and a little twitchy.
But she'll give you your gold piece. She'll give you change for like 5 silver.
Nice. But this is not the first time Boblin's done cocaine to survive a triple shift.
Boblin has done it before, he'll do it again.
Boblin's done it before. He is. Hey, look. Miniature children grow very quickly, and you can't have your kids going to school without shoes.
Oh.
What change did Boblin get? Like 5 silver?
Yeah, 5 silver.
Cool.
After a few hours, the fire elemental comes back in and approaches you, Boblin. And
Yeah, as he comes through like the door, Boblin gives him like a little "what's up" wave.
Did you do it?
And just without saying anything, hands him the poster.
What is your Zarman's signature? Are you scamming me?
Boblin does not know who Yazarman is. Yazarman died before Boblin met them.
I help. I need to go get Jinx. Not Jinx. I'm
King's going to get to himself from a
I'm
parallel
here.
universe.
I'm his Zarman now. Jinx is going to go and just grab Wisp and bring her over.
What do you... Oh. And the flames turn like a big, bright pink. It goes, Wisp. Oh, it's so... Oh, is it getting hot in here? Is it just, yeah. And Wisp is just... She goes, oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you must be the big fan. I am such a big fan. Yeah. How about I buy you a drink? And the flame elemental passes out and falls over.
Fuck, I hope he arranged that meeting before he came back to pick up the poster. As soon this guy's like sort of fainted at the table or whatever, ain't he?
Yeah.
Boblin gives Wisp a couple gold pieces and just says, "Keep him happy, I owe ya."
I'm not a prostitute, but
I'm not like that.
no, I know. Just the people who are big fans always are weird.
Well, I'm not sure fire people have bones, but if you need them sorted out, I'll help.
I appreciate it. But after a few hours, this man wakes up again. It's close to night, what would be nighttime.
Boblin goes shortly after this exchange where he passes out and he gets the poster and all that. Boblin goes to fucking bed. Boblin's been up for almost 3 days straight.
Yeah, and you need your long rest.
Boblin needs a long rest.
But Wisp is able to get the information.
Jinx is also able to get information. I'm so sure like that.
But yeah, the next day comes along. Wisp tells you that Tinpoo's meeting is a go.
Thank you very much.
You'll be looking for a man named
Crane. Grain.
He is apparently a ogre.
Ogre named Grain. Okay.
But I want to come with.
You're welcome to travel alongside us.
Are you not all coming?
We all are. The others are just still asleep.
The others just don't know it yet.
Understandable.
There's a possible chance that the person you met that looks like me is... I want to know if it's my sister.
Definitely mentioned having sister. Also definitely mentioned about sister building magic talk box device. Maybe we can speak to Chikil. You might know more. You or your sister stole his designs?
I don't know who Jakeel is.
You would probably know him as Lyjack.
Sorry.
I don't know who Lyjack is either.
Did you meet Lyjack?
Don't worry, you are better off because of it.
No, you'll meet Lyjack. We'll introduce you. Also, do you lot had magic teleport stones and a base of operations?
Well...
Is that shit all gone?
It was destroyed in some place.
You were bases of Rippler. Sucks to be you guys.
Probably why they came after the bounty that's still on your head.
No.
I know about that.
No, they came after the bounty, then base was destroyed. No, was going to do something nice, but I feel like everyone wants me to give up, so.
What were you gonna do?
I'm going to offer them place in Myrtle Lights HQ if they wanted it, but not sure I want to do it anymore.
I can talk to the rest, see if something can be arranged.
Does Boblin know we have a HQ?
Oh, yeah. He must have told you about our house.
Well, Boblin was not there for the conversation you had with Lyjack.
Oh,
Boblin had a 30-second conversation with Lyjack before the 3 days of cocaine.
We have a house somewhere.
we have a formal base of operations.
Well, what's formal mean?
Real, actual, like ours. Like when people send us post and letters, it goes to there.
Yeah. It's only been blown up once.
I don't think that's a good sign. I
Oh.
heard the old Mirthful Lighthouse used to be able to teleport.
Yeah, but we lost that bit.
Oh.
But if you find any magic crystals... Wait, how much does a magic crystal cost?
I wouldn't know.
Fine.
We
No.
use spell circles and it's sort of like a ritual thing.
Well, mi casa a su casa.
Well, if
If
you
Goblin says yes?
Allies are welcome in our halls anytime.
Yeah.
Not that I knew we had halls until, we'll say, 30 seconds ago.
I feel like we should probably make you aware of things that we do. We also have employees.
People that we have payroll, we have to keep track of payroll.
Well,
I've been I have been elected in charge of this guild for what? Goblin, how, like a week?
yeah,
no.
over
Lyjack does payroll,
um,
and we're supposed to pay him money? Maybe?
But I was supposed. Surely the guild master should be aware that we have employees on payroll. Why did I say? I no. Probably just kind of stumbles over his. I didn't even want to be the leader of this guild. Why am I saying this? I shouldn't care. I've got more important things to worry about.
But you don't have a house anymore, so it's somewhere where you can live as well.
Yeah, I need to save my daughters first.
Yes.
Once my daughters and my wife are saved,
And they can all come live with us in our house.
do I want my children living around you?
Eh. Could be worse. Could be living around Goblin Rangers. Oh, wait.
no, I know why you say that, Jinx. Has anyone told
Yes.
Noir where we're going?
We're going somewhere.
Has anyone told Jinx where we're going?
Jinx only knows where we're going because Jinx was following me while I was having the conversation. Goblin has not been telling people where we're going. We should inform Noir that we're planning to set out today. Yeah, and assuming Noir is, if Noir's awake, Goblin is going to find them.
Snotty, what is Noir doing?
The usual, just hanging out with the little ones.
Cool. You are approached
Yeah,
by the goblin.
Goblin approaches you and sort of says, Noir, we have our next moves. I've got a lead that can take us towards my daughters.
Oh, that's amazing. Well,
It's
whenever you're ready for me to go, I'll be right behind you.
We're setting out in a couple hours.
Sounds good.
All short notice plans and stuff.
It's okay. I'm used to a bit of chaos. You too, as he just turns to Tinder and Isaac. I'm gonna beat that hoe. No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Why do you
Look,
think
Noir,
I'm
I know you don't want Tinder following us along because they're family, but if she doesn't come with us, she's only going to follow us, and we're going to be further away when we need to help her.
Sweetheart, listen. I mean, you're my nephew, so I guess you'd be calling it. Whatever. Listen, last time you came along with me, you were thrown in prison and I had to knock you on the side of a dome. So, like, can you blame me for being a little apprehensive?
I don't blame you, but that's the life of that a mirthful light leads.
You're really not gonna let go of this, are you?
Nope, I'm not. Amon said I'm a mirthful light, and she was leader at the time. I'm a mirthful light.
I'm fine. I can't really spend too much time arguing about this because Bobby's daughters are in danger. So, Isaac, I'm gonna be gone and promise to be back at a reasonable time. So you just take care of yourself, okay?
Oh, before you go, Noah,
Huh?
there's been something I've been working on.
Oh,
Done.
He pulls out a weird little pin, and etched on the pin seems to be a version of Saren Ray, the logo of the Dawnflower. I thought this might help bring you good luck on your journey.
you know what? I'll wear it even as I'm put in the grave.
Don't say that.
No, not like that. Like in 80 something years.
Okay.
Wait, cats live up to 80? I thought you had like 20 left at best.
All right, let's get a move on. Daughters, remember?
Yes,
Um,
daughters. Our children need saving.
Tinder nods. I'm gonna help.
Yes.
Yeah. So where are we going, guys? What's the plan?
We're going to somewhere poop.
We're going to poop?
Yeah.
I don't need to poop.
No, the place is named that.
Oh. Boblin, where are we going?
Goblin is currently using the bathroom. So if
So
Gabe
Boblin's
prefers where we're going,
Yeah. But yeah.
Goblin is pooping. No, I don't. It's pooping,
Boblin's
but,
already at poop.
um,
Uh,
yes, we're going to go save our children.
yeah.
And where are we going, Goblin?
We're heading towards the village islandy thing of Timpu.
I'll see Timpu, pretty close.
Okay.
It's about a day and a bit travel to the day and a bit travel southwest by the river. We are meeting a representative of the
Future Tech Corporation.
future
Dawn.
Group.
Future Dawn Corporation about one of these fancy diskette readers. We will be getting the information and the equipment required to read one of these. If the meeting goes well, one will be installed at our guild hall for future use. If the meeting does not go well, we will be getting the information and locations we need of the nearest, and we will be availing ourselves of the location by force if necessary. This should be a quick and clean operation, no civilian casualties.
Got it.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
And if we end up separated, we should each make our way off the island on our own and meet at this dock here. And Boblin is just going to point to the southwards most dock of the lake.
Understood.
It sounds like a plan.
And Jinx is a little sweet.
Remember, this mission is not just for personal. This mission is not just for personal motives. This mission is so that we can save the lives of innocents. specifically my innocence. And I will go to the ends of the world and break the knees of any man I'll need to get to my daughters.
That's...
Yes, sir.
Tinder also salutes. And Kremling chuckles but doesn't say anything sarcastic. But as you guys leave, you are quickly reminded that your boat is very small and hardly fits all of you at once. If the boat wasn't mainly filled with goblins, it would not fit all of you.
Good thing goblins are small and compact.
Is anybody here selling a boat?
What's the price go? Mittens is our general merchant, aren't they?
Yeah.
What is the going price for one of those folding boats that we used to have but got blown up before Boblin existed? Boblin still has $2,000.
Someone invested all their money in cockroaches.
Lyjack made the previous one.
Did Elijah make the previous one? I thought we were given it by someone else.
All your vehicles have been given by Lyjack, with the exception of, like, a very few.
How wide is this river?
It's quite wide. As you know, the river itself contains a whole huge-ass city on it. The fact that it's called a river is sort of, I wouldn't say...
I don't need to be on the boat. If we tie me to the boat with rope, and then I could even make the boat go faster, like an engine.
Like Dash in that one scene from The Incredibles,
Yeah.
just holding onto the back, kicking furious.
I can walk on water.
Boat ad.
I think for the kind
No,
of...
I can't.
Damn. Folding boat, 500 gold pieces. Folding boat greater, 6,000.
Misunderstanding how water sprint works. I cannot jump down water.
Just wrong. What is a water sprint do?
If I end my stride in the water, I fall in the water.
No. So it's only continuous.
Well, that's less fun.
Yeah, you can spend 500 on a folding boat if you'd like.
Yeah, Bolin spends 5. How many does a folding boat sit?
It's 4.
Dimensions long. That's a rowboat. Stora's bulk of 1.
A rowboat can seat 3 people.
The rowboat or the folding boat?
You said it's a rowboat, so it's 1 pilot, 2 passengers. Then we've got 2 boats. And that should be enough, right?
Goblins are like, what, half a passenger? But then you also have Tinder and Noir.
Yep. Is this an item? No, this is not an item. Give me a second. I, as a player, am Googling something.
Not traversing water.
PF2E. How do you spell canal?
CANAL.
C-A-N-A-L. Canal. Boat. Building a boat. No, I don't want to do...
Just look up boats 5E. PF2E.
Ship.
Vehicles. How many passengers do we need?
We need like at least 6.
Okay. Let's sort by price to passenger ratio.
You need 8. If I'm counting goblins, it's like half of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What's the cheapest boat that fits 8
1,
people?
2, 3, 4, 5. 5 actually. Wait.
Price.
5. You need one that holds 5 people. My bad.
So 1 pilot and 4 others.
Yeah, 1 pilot, 4 passengers.
So our options are needs to do water, so it can't be a wagon. A Barfy spear? Probably not. A long ship.
A long
That
ship.
needs rowers. A raft?
We can row.
We need 10 rowers.
Need 10 rowers for a long ship?
Trying to go max speed. We use the wind. We're going downriver, aren't we?
Yeah.
We get a raft. A raft is only 3 gold pieces. It could hold all of us. It's not very sturdy. Sailing ship. No, they cost a lot of money. A long ship. A long ship is also massive and expensive.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Why is this website I'm looking at fucking useless? It lists size, but it doesn't list any fucking vehicles.
Yeah, we can get a raft.
Do we spend 1,000 gold and get 2 rowboats? Then we have 3 boats.
I've got no money, so do whatever the fuck you want. Boblin.
Oh, Boblin wants to buy like a folding canal boaty thing,
Yeah.
but there's no such thing as a canal boat in the rules.
Fair.
You know what? If you want that and you want it to be a folding one, let's say an extra 150 on the folding boat.
150 on a folding boat. Yeah, the thing is, a regular canal boat doesn't exist.
That's fine.
What? What other boats are there? Adaptable paddle boat. So doesn't have a lot of space, but that's not. Vehicles in this game are weird. Wait,
Cutter?
5 passengers. An ice boat would do 4 people, so we could just drag one of the Goblin Rangers in the water.
We've already got a second boat.
You were just doing a second boat, okay.
What about a cutter?
Well, no, we've already got one boat that can hold like 3 people, so we can string these 2 boats together and move them in convoy. It's just gonna make things a little bit more difficult if we come into contact with anyone who wishes us harm.
Yeah, but alright, cool.
Is the
This is
boat
what
you're
you're getting
thinking of
to-
as a cutter boat?
But if that's good, that uses sails. We want like a canal boat.
Yeah, we want like a canal boat. Canal boats are long, narrow boats that tend to hold about 8 people in the real world, and are normally either powered by a small engine
Or
or
an animal. You put the animal
an animal
inside
on the river, and the animal pulls the boat along the river.
Whatever.
Do you
This is
think-
fine.
Do you think Noir can swim?
Can't all cats swim?
What if you put Noir?
Boblin is willing to pay up to 1,000 gold to get this canal boat, and we can just make up the rules for it if you want.
Yeah, so we will just say the canal boat's just as much as the cutter.
Oh, how much is the cutter?
That is 750.
750. Good enough. Boblin pays 750 and gets us a little motorized canal boat. And the good thing about canal boats is that they also come with beds normally.
Smart. Very smart, Boblin.
Yeah, this will just have the stats of a cutter though.
That's
Just
fine.
for the fuck of it.
Yeah, that makes really good sense actually for it for cutter. Looks good.
But yeah, you get enough. You guys sit there, pull together. Yo. Pull enough gold together for a cutter, or the canal boat. Now, who here wants to roll for weather conditions?
Oh, me.
Okay, cool. Roll a D100. You want the lower-
100.
Cool.
No, I always want 100 if I have to roll a d100.
Cool. Yeah, on a 64, it seems to be just a little windy. When you guys get out of Bonkers, the wind kind of like. Who's carrying this boat out?
Jinx.
Cool.
And probably the Goblin Rangers, so that. No, most of us are goblins. It needs to be like all people the same height. But that's kind of fun with our group.
Cool, because this thing's
We're
30
all-
feet long, 15 feet wide, and 20 feet high.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goblins. How many goblins do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We have enough goblins to do the little
Yeah, so all of us can be there at 5
We're on 5 feet apart. Bobbling. Actually, how much does the cutter weigh according to the rules?
So the cutter, it doesn't give a weight, but it's 30 feet long, 15 feet wide, and 20 feet high.
So if Boblin were to cast the spell Ant Hall,
Oh wow, easy.
What does
which
that
allows me to carry up to 3 times the bulk that I can normally carry. So Boblin is capable of carrying
14.
Boblin is able to carry 14 times 3, so 42 bulk.
If
14
you
times
cast
3.
that,
Yeah, sorry, 50, yeah.
casting that and having the other goblins help you will be enough.
Cool, yeah, Boblin does that without question.
Otherwise, I was gonna have you and Jinx roll me athletic checks.
No,
Right.
Boblin just cast a spell. Boblin knows how to do things.
Wow, magic. Useful. Kind of thought this was just something for nerds.
Yeah, and as you guys approach somehow, you don't know how, the space in Bonkers expands as this boat is brought in and you buy it. Oh, and as you try to bring it out, once again the door expands for you all.
Wow. Big door.
But as you guys all walk out of Bonkers, the door seems to stay its normal size for some odd reason. But
Well, as we come out the other end.
yeah.
Yeah, Boblin is at the point where they're not looking a gift horse in the mouth, and the fact that they were able to get an entire boat in and out of a fucking, 3-foot wide door, Boblin's happy.
But yeah, you guys bring it to the River Fames. And who here is going to be piloting it?
You're really good at everything, right, Goblin?
Does anyone have skill? Boblin looks to the Goblin Rangers.
Sailing law.
Are any of you familiar with the operation of a boat?
Oh, you put them in the water?
Yeah,
Outside of that, Jinx.
Oh. No.
I am not. Kremling is like, nah. I've only done rowboats. Wisp goes, I would not be of any help. I'm sorry.
We go.
Well, surely a group of misfits like you, at least one of you is a sailing trust fund baby.
We go in the water.
That was your
and we go down
assignment.
the river.
Yeah, it makes sense that he's the one to go down first.
He was our sailor.
What? You feel like a boat cat.
I think both me and Noir lived in Somblefleur, so although neither of us are proficient in boats, we probably have the best of it because we spent the most time around
Near a river.
a river. And as someone who has spent time near a river, I know that river knowledge is transmuted via osmosis, so...
The question is, how well do you guys how well do you guys go on the river? I mean, it will need a
Boblin
nature
is
check.
Boblin is going to try their absolute damnedest to go as efficiently as possible across this river.
We're just going down. It should be easy.
Yeah, we're doing a mostly straight line.
In a little bit of windy weather, you will need to do a nature check if you want to pilot.
So, mechanically, who's the best nature out of the lot of us?
+0.
I have a +14. I have the feeling it is likely to be Boblin.
We're going to nature.
Starting, what's your
fucking
nature
way
check?
across the water. It's not like they don't have faith in us, but
If only I could Arcana the boat into doing what I wanted to.
yeah, none of us having any idea how to drive. It's not
Yeah.
not the most beneficial thing for us.
Yeah, so whoever wants to
Boblin
go
will roll a nature check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Boblin's trained. That's a 32.
Yeah, on a 32, you're able to start the small motor. Yeah. And you kind of get the hang of this. You've had to pilot a few things in a few sort of boats as a captain's guard. It wasn't the thing you mostly wanted to do.
Boblin was once involved in a high-speed boat chase that went on for 30 seconds until both of us crashed into the same river hard.
The winds.
So yeah, Boblin then takes us down the river with everyone in tow.
Cool. And as it's a day's travel, what do you do at night? What do you guys do during this boat trip? You're in a big enough boat where you guys have leg room.
Boblin has to spend the entire time piloting, but Boblin is going to be.
Dix is going to meditate right next to where Boblin is piloting.
And on more than one occasion, Boblin thinks about using their foot to just push you into the river. Decides not to.
I'm meditating. It's how I get my monkey abilities.
Your monkey abilities?
No, I didn't take the monkey stuff. I do dragon stuff. I have to pray to talk to my dragons. And also I have a dragon I can talk to.
Oh yes, your mummy.
Yeah. Did we have you look at that visual magic?
No, you never had me look at anything to do with Blah. Boblin doesn't know Blah exists because Blah got imprisoned before Boblin was a member of the party. It's just every so often you talk about talking to your dragon spirit in your circlet or whatever it is. Collar.
Your magic.
I do know my way around the arcane arts, yes?
This girl that's stuck in a necklace says that their body is still alive doing stuff, and if I can fix it, they'll come out of the necklace. What does that mean?
Boblin would like to do an Arcana check.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll an Arcana.
Does Boblin know about... Does Boblin know how, like, soul magic works?
This would be either Arcana or Occult.
Boblin is significantly better at Arcana. I rolled a 6. Do I have any hero points left?
No.
No.
Well,
can I give my hero point?
Yeah, I'll let you give
I
your hero point.
spent it, and this is kind of my thing.
Nice. I went from a 26 to a 28. Mind you, I have a plus 20
Would you
for my
like
roll.
a boon of festival and joy?
Sure. That'll take it to 30.
30 is just enough.
31 if I... No, Boblin doesn't have theirs. Or did we decide it was linked to the players?
It's linked to the players.
Then Boblin would like to also use their own to bring it to a 31.
Yeah, 31's just enough. I will. So, on a 31, you know, that a lot of wizards want to become liches. And there's ways to use magic and the occult to take pieces of yourself and imbue them into objects, whether it be like necklaces, armor, things of that sort. Um, Beings that are innately more magical than others can, however, have a chance to sense their body, as in their not ethereal form, but their
Material.
yeah, their material form.
So what we're actually saying is that there is a small but non-zero chance that Blar's corpse is being puppeted around.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it.
Oh, can't wait to have to fight an adult blue dragon. Blar was a blue dragon, right?
Yeah.
Can't wait to have to fight an adult blue dragon.
No, it's fine. There's a 0% chance that the mold stuff infected her corpse, and we have to deal with that.
It's so hard to find.
Well, from what I can determine, Jinx, this person's body may still be on the material plane, and if their soul is locked within here, instead of being destroyed or separated upon their death, there is a non-zero chance that if we can find their body, we can reunite their soul to their body. They would, but it is likely to do that. We would have to give them lichdom, though. And some people do not like the idea of being forced to be liches against their will.
What if the person is also a dragon?
Draco liches are considered some of the most terrifying creatures in the magical world, and I would suggest that you really, really trust this person before you willingly turn them into a Draco lich. Because Draco liches also are known for going completely insane in the process.
Understood. I completely understand everything you said to me.
But from what you have described to me of this person, they appear to be some kind of lover of yours. And I would be very careful. Sometimes dead is better.
Yeah, they keep saying they don't want to be dead. So, I don't know. Would you want to be dead? Oh, wait. Or live? Hard choice, I know. Cool. I'll think about it more.
This comes down to your willingness to trust this person. If you believe that they are of mental fortitude in that they would not succumb to insanity during the lichification, as it rends their soul from whatever it is currently being
Well, their soul's already, like...
rends their soul from what it is currently being held in, shreds it into several pieces, and places several pieces of it apart. It is known to instill a almost unbearable, uncontrollable hunger.
Well,
normally for the blood of the innocent.
Currently, they're already not part of the soul is not part of their body. So, how much worse can it be?
I appreciate your optimism, Jinx.
Me too. Me too.
Did anyone bring booze? I drank all mine. Yeah, I have some.
Also, would you know how to remove cursed objects?
That would require time and study. I could do it, it would just take me a while and some free time.
Okay. The magic book let me remove curses. No.
It also may become an expensive endeavor depending on the item and the severity in which it has been cursed.
It's pretty bad. It kind of sucks for me. If I hadn't, maybe I'll ask Slyjack. He owes me. I just gave him all my money again.
Ah, you got scammed.
No, he gave us an arm.
That doesn't make it not a scam.
Did you ever give Noah that arm?
Yes, just changed it on, right?
Noah has
It's just as fucking Noah's arm.
Noah's magical arm allows him to get +1 to attack rolls.
Yeah, see? No, I was going now. I definitely did that.
Noah, you want to roll me a flat d20 luck check?
I mean, you make that sound. No.
Is Snotty dying? Yeah, Snotty's dying.
Somebody's having connection issues.
God damn. Does...
Damn, goddamn.
Snouty. Snouty. Yeah, that is some... Snotty, are you alive? Or are you still dying? Excuse me.
Just trying to get laundry to work.
If you'd like, you can use your hero point for this.
Okay.
Hey, 20.
Alright.
That's the best number for the luck check.
Yeah. Now I don't have to figure out how to do a naval battle. Yay! But you guys start to head downriver. Noah, what are you doing on this boat, on this journey? Jinx is annoying Boblin. The Rangers are just kind of relaxing.
He's just been staring out at the water, just sort of keeping watch, but also mindlessly just daydreaming, I guess.
Tinder's gonna approach you and sit on the little rail next to you. Why are you looking so mopey?
When do I not look like that all the time?
I mean, yes, but...
But
I guess you have every right to be.
I'm just like, I don't know. I guess I'm just keeping watch, but I have I don't know.
Issues? Wanting to beat someone up?
Not really. Maybe I want to beat up the slavers.
Big and not
Then
fire.
again, these guys tend to do the better punchy job. I just keep them alive. Keep you alive.
Well, I think that's a harder job than you give it credit for.
Cutscene, Jinx trying to fish off the side of the boat.
I imagine Jinx fishes by waiting for a fish to run by and then lunges at it and grabs
Just
it.
sprinting off into the water, trying to catch the fish, sprinting back.
Your friends,
Oh,
the
lunatics.
others. Definitely weird, but I'd be happy if I was in your position.
I don't think you would be, kiddo.
What are you talking about? You have the strength to stand up to so much. To these bad people, to these evil people, to these hunters, to these slavers.
Here's the thing about being a revolutionist, kiddo, about being a rebel. In order to be a rebel, there has to be enough fucking people. Sorry, my language. There has to be enough people who see. There has to be enough people who wants to keep these systems in place, and those people see you as the bad guy.
Well, it's better than doing nothing, right?
I mean, obviously not, but like, I still just don't really get your brain, honestly. Like, you chose going on a dinky ship with a group of outlaws to fuck knows where to beat up slavers over a safe forest community with like all the people you know and love. Maybe I'm just projecting, actually. Never mind, I'm sorry.
No, you have a point. I left home because when I met you guys made me feel like there's a different path. I didn't have to go for my mom's approval and be someone I'm not. It's not that I didn't. At first, I thought maybe it's because I didn't like fighting. I didn't like the idea of getting hurt, but that's not the case. I just didn't want to fight for nothing. My family, our family, all the way in Ivar, sure, they're strong, strong warriors, but I don't like their code. What we hunt, we fight, and sometimes we are paid to go and fight for someone. I just didn't like that. I want fighting to have a meaning. And when I heard about what you all were doing and when you guys picked me up, I saw what you all did and I don't know, it made me happy. I realized I wanted to fight for a meaning. And then I came looking for you all and I was caught. And I saw those children, those kids people of my age and younger being caught, not just. I'm used to seeing were creatures be hunted, but not people who aren't like us. And especially at such a young age, I didn't imagine things like that existed. I didn't want to.
Yeah. Alright, kid, listen. I get it. I really do. You want some meaning in your life. You're tired of just being in a bubble and you want shitty things to end and you don't just want to sit around while it happens. I get that, really. You know what? I'm not gonna try to fight you about it, like, at all. I just ask that you don't do any stupid shit and throw yourself into any unnecessary danger.
Isn't what
Don't
you
do
do.
anything we would do.
Don't do anything we would
Actually,
do, and then really don't do anything we would do.
actually, who am I kidding? We're always getting into unnecessary danger.
Wouldn't it be nice to have another person have your back?
I just would have preferred it wouldn't be more family. Every single family I. Sorry, I'm just going back and forth again.
No, you have the right to be upset. You really do.
Fuck me, man. I just miss them.
Tinder.
The old man, he never fucking saw me as like a real person, but he was still like my dad.
It's okay. Auntie's here. Tinder gets off the railing and hugs you, Noir.
I'll make that. I'm a horrible influence. I keep telling all my problems to children.
I'm not a
I'm
child.
not really tall anymore.
Oh, sorry. I keep telling all my problems to minors. Does that sound any better?
Well, it depends, cause I mean, I'm of the adult age of my clan.
How old are you, Tinder?
16?
Okay.
You're still a minor.
Remind me that in most places we go, I am not allowed to buy you alcohol.
Nope.
Well, it's fine. Anton drank all the alcohol already.
Is Jinx still running off one side to try and catch a fish, then running back?
No, we came back. Now we're having a conversation.
Oh, okay.
Jinx almost died.
I was just gonna say, as Jinx runs back onto the boat to run off the other side to try and catch another fish, Boblin sticks his leg out.
Oh my god.
Boblin watches you do it like twice, and then on the third time,
Oh.
just as you step back onto the boat, Boblin sticks his foot out.
Yeah.
Roll a trip. Roll athletics for trip.
You must face the master acrobat. Trip, I think, is reflex.
Yeah, it's reflex.
32.
Bar. Not crit, but yeah, Jinx fully goes.
Jinx, all the fish you caught flop back into the water after you get tripped by Boblin.
I was hoping one of those had alcohol in it. Like that whale story. And the old guy and the wooden boy make alcohol in a whale. And then the old man sets fire to the wooden boy to escape. And
That-
every time his nose grows, Rihanna sits in his face. Oh no, that was Eminem. Yeah.
Noir, do you believe
Yeah.
in found family?
I mean, yeah. I've, I basically call Isaac my son. I'm not really, still not perfectly sure if he sees me like that.
Then see the rest of us as your siblings. Jinx is the weird brother. Boblin's the older brother. That means I'm an aunt to all of you.
Listen, for it to be a found family, I'm pretty sure the others have to, like, agree to be in the family.
Jinx, you're the weird younger brother. To
I real
Noir.
eaten by a shark. In fact, all of my mother's side of the family were eaten by things.
Mm. Maybe I should start like a family and continue the bloodline or something. That sounds so fucking gross.
It is.
That did sound a little weird, and that's coming from the man with two daughters.
Yes, that should be our next important mission. Find Noir love. And then maybe you'll be less sad.
I think I'm just overthinking again. My brain was telling me some shit like you have to give your family at least something for basically the entire bloodline dying or whatever.
Well,
Oh
you're
no, we should find you someone so you're less sad.
You know,
I think I should. Honestly, I think I should focus on maybe getting my brain fixed before I even think about getting a wife.
A good girl fix all problems.
yeah.
That's science.
Good. You don't date somebody to be your. You don't date somebody to fix to make you feel less sad. You
No,
may as well just.
a stable marriage requires a stable foundation. Both of you have to be well-rounded individuals willing to devote yourselves to making sure the other has the best life possible.
What if they've got massive tits and they're really nice to you?
Just covers Tinder's ears. I'll consider it.
What?
That was what goblin people always told me.
Nothing.
Didn't really do. Didn't. I don't think any of the monks had relationships. Weird.
Aren't monks required to be celibate?
Set a what?
Celibate means they don't have sex.
He just uncovers Tinder's ears and then says, you think you want to see if we could catch like a fish or something? I mean, we're going at a decent pace. We could probably do it.
It's just this bundle of fish that Jinx had already caught, floating away. No. What's that?
It's
Don't
not
worry
the
about it.
same. It's
We'll
not the
figure it out when
same if
you're
you
older.
don't catch it. He will. Do I even have any twine or do I have anything to fish with?
Do you have rope? Arrows?
You know what? Sure, why not? What do I roll to fish?
If you have a bow, just roll your unarmed attack.
Oh,
If
I
not,
don't have
nature.
a bow.
If you're using anything else, use nature.
Use divine arms.
Bob lends you their super magical bow.
Use divine arms. Divine arms to fish.
I'll roll a nature.
You know, I honestly thought that Noir had a better nature than Boblin.
No,
Boblin
You
is the
mean-
best at everything.
Literally the biggest joke with Noir is that he's like a huge animal lover and yet is the one character I've made that doesn't know shit about nature.
Doesn't have a pet.
That's true. Yeah, for the rest of this boat ride, you and Tinder kind of have a nice time. Roll me a D1 100.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Forward slash R. Oh, excuse me. Oops.
79 experience points have been added to Tinder's total XP.
Nice. Nice to know Tinder gains experience for doing things like fishing. Which means
Fishing
they're a more reasonable person than us because we only gain experience by committing murder.
and genocides.
RuneScape quest.
Do we get extra experience if it's a genocide, or do we only get the same amount of experience if we murdered all those people separately?
Baldur's Gate 3 rules.
So we get all the experience from murdering the people separately, and then if we do, we get a little bit of bonus experience. Nice.
Yeah. Just, it's always the fun stuff.
Boblin does something that reminds me Boblin is still a goblin.
What, like talk about how good they are at genocide? Hey, not only is Boblin not only is Boblin a goblin, Boblin is also a fed. So
Yeah.
Boblin has no qualms with killing people.
So after a day and a half of travel, Boblin, you said you just get them there.
Yeah, Boblin does everything they can to drive the boat as efficiently as possible.
Cool. What are the exhaustion rules?
Boblin brought more cocaine if it allows them to ignore exhaustion rules.
If you want to ignore exhaustion, you eventually are gonna need to sleep. But you'll have to buy more hype.
Boblin bought more hype. When Boblin bought the initial, they bought three bunches.
Cool. If you want,
Boblin bought more. Boblin bought extra.
the original effects of hype do leave you after, I think it's like, let me check. Saving throw DC is 25. Maximum duration 1 minute. So after the 1 minute, you still are awake, but you are no longer quickened.
Yeah. Actually, Boblin's just going to take the exhaustion. Boblin doesn't want to use. Those were kind of expensive, and Boblin's going to save them for when it really matters, like when we're dungeon crawling.
Like in real life, cocaine does not last very long.
I know, and it's very expensive. Not that I would know.
I don't know. I've never done it yet.
I've never done it yet.
Yeah,
You got to specify the yet.
Yeah, you have to. Boblin, you are fatigued 1.
Cool.
With the winds, the waves, you make it on. You go off of the River of Fates, one of its diverging paths, into the Lake of Tinpu. The water is much clearer here. And ahead of you, about this lake is probably, I don't know how big. Okay, so it's about. I need to know the width of this lake. Is length. Yeah, it's about 500 over uh uh about 500 to 600 kilometers long. The lake itself. I wanted to say kilometers, but I wanted to be definitely sure that I meant kilometers. And on the center is this island in a small little town. You bring your boat to dock, and as you do, the dock master, this fucking, what would be a good race to make this dock master?
An animal that is notorious for not being able to swim very well.
That's what I was thinking too.
To make him a cat.
Uh, not that. This is like a bird folk coming up to you. This Tengu approaches and goes, "Welcome to Tenpu. Are you planning to use my dock?"
Yes, Master, we are looking for somewhere we can moor up for a few days.
Ah. All right. He looks at the flag that's on your dock. Okay, Cyan. How many days are you planning?
So how far away is this meeting? Was 2 days, but it took us a day and a half to get here, so the meeting will be tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we plan to stay more than a day, are we able to come back and pay for more later?
Yeah, you are.
Let's stay just for the night then. We will be leaving tomorrow afternoon.
All right. That'll be 2 silver pieces, and keep this. He rips off a receipt. Keep this receipt with you.
Yeah, and then Boblin does that, hands him 2 silver.
Quick questions before I let you all go. Are you guys importing and or exporting anything off of this
island? We are here to negotiate trade, but we are not sure if the goods will be coming with us upon leaving, or if the goods will be shipped to us via different channels.
Got it.
I have 1 bottle of beast mutagen. Do I need to declare that?
1 bottle of what?
Beast mutagen.
Oh, no, you don't have to declare that, but you will have to declare drugs and heavy artillery.
We are definitely not carrying any of that.
Okay.
What is just out of curiosity, how much is considered personal usage?
Well, here on Tenpu, we like to stay dry when it comes to drugs.
Do you guys have alcohol at least?
Yeah, we have non-alcohol alcohol.
None of us do.
Non-alcohol.
Yeah.
So this is a completely substance-free island.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is fine. We do not have anything to declare.
All right. Last but not least, are any of you in associates or affiliates of any terrorist organization? Now, be honest. I can tell if you're lying.
What defines terrorist organization?
Um, your generic wants to rule the world and wants to destroy the world.
Then
This
no.
okay. See, we here in Tenpu.
Is Boblin able to gauge something?
Yeah, what do you want to gauge?
Boblin would like to gauge would saying that he's a former Stormblazer Guard captain hurt or help
That's a bit of start, but yeah.
their reputation here.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception. Do I perceive? What do I perceive? Boblin perceives. Boblin perceives. 34.
You get the feeling that mentioning you're part of a government might not be the best idea.
Oh, that's fine.
Ah. Alright. I've asked you the formal questions. You all answered me honestly, because if you didn't, your guilty conscience will eat you alive.
What will eat me?
Your guilty conscience.
What's that? How do I kill it?
Come on,
Well-
you're a monk who meditated. Surely you know what a conscience is.
No.
It's like if I were to eat someone else's breakfast, I would feel guilty because it wasn't mine.
Oh, so like that thing that tells you when you're doing things that aren't good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, meditation. Absolutely learn to ignore that.
Okay. Well, welcome to Tinpu.
Why did your town have that name?
Oh. It got that name because of the Tinpu beast. There was a monster that cracked the earth open underneath Tinpu, and an island rose up.
Oh, which is the island here.
Yeah. At least that's the
Boblin
legend.
would like to do a history arcana check about this legend.
Yeah, go ahead, roll it.
Boblin 36.
On a 36, that's more of a myth. As you gaze and look around this island, you get more of a feeling that this used to be a floating island that landed in the middle of this lake due to the wizard who ran the island dying.
Yeah, that's fine.
But the people who eventually moved on to this lake, just invented the whole
Yeah, you invent a legend about the place you live to make it cooler. That's
yeah. The truth is, it's more nerdier. It was just a wizard's floating isle, and then the wizard died and fell on this lake. But the wizard's name wasn't even Tinpu. Enjoy. Here's a map. And here is a piece of candy.
Boblin quietly says, I didn't realise this meeting was being arranged for a bloody rehab centre.
Very strange.
I can't believe that this fucking bird is stupid.
He lives on a rehab centre. I could. Thank you very much, Dockmaster. We will be. What do you people have a tavern, an inn?
Oh yes.
Which,
There's a
mocktail.
we have one tavern on the island. It is used for celebrational ceremonies. It's really nice. It's called the Lucky Stripe.
the Lucky Stripe. That sounds phenomenal. We will be sure to head there for our meeting.
Yes. See, if you want some more information, the Lucky Stripe, we like to believe, was a structure that formed itself.
No, we don't.
We appreciate the history lesson. I'm sure we will have plenty of time to learn about it while we are wandering. However, this meeting is going to commence in about an hour, and I would like to be on time. Don't want to seem tardy to new potential business partners.
Yes. Thank you for choosing Flock Docs.
Yeah, and then Boblin is going to very quickly leave.
Wait, are there other options for dogs around here?
Yeah. But I'm glad you chose mine.
Of course, it's a great boathouse.
We're not here long enough for it to matter, to be honest, Jinx. We just need a place to stop the boat.
If you want more tales, I know a lot more about this island.
We'll come back and listen to all your stories at a later date.
Yeah. And he seems happy. As you
Good
guys
for him. Ignorance is bliss, I suppose.
on your 36 Arcana roll, and you approach, you notice that there was just like a lot of different buildings that were used for different things. They all seem to be like they all seem like renovated, changed just enough to be something else.
So this was probably a fishing town before it was this rehab nightmare shithole.
It was you can see like different sort of wizard towers, and like this was straight up. You've seen in books
like a wizard floating island.
Yeah.
Nice.
This was straight up a wizard's floating island, and then some weirdos took it over, and now it's a fishing town / rehab center.
Weird. I always found whenever I had to fish, it made me want to drink more.
Honestly, every time I fished, I wanted to fucking blow my brains out.
Yeah, well, I am a bit more used to the sedentary lifestyle.
That's boring. But yeah, you guys eventually find the Lucky Stripe. Boblin and Noir, roll me society checks.
Sure thing.
Nico, what are you doing? Hey, baby.
That's 28 from me.
On a 24, Noir, this establishment looks very familiar to you, as you could easily find them in the shadier parts of Sombre Fleur. Boblin, this used to be a gambling titty bar.
Oh.
Very familiar.
But like everything else on this island, it has been repurposed. There's a nice big show stage when you guys enter. A bunch of really nice looking tables. Yo. And in the back, there seems to be stairs that lead up to rooms. In the front is another bird person running the bar. They look exactly like the person you saw at the dock.
Boblin is not going to make assumptions. Boblin is not racist. Boblin is not going to assume that they are related. Boblin is going to assume that he is tired and is not very good at distinguishing bird people when he's tired. It's like everyone has the first thing you know. What was that comedian's bit? saw a comedian's bit. It was the first. There are 3 things you distinguish about someone when you first see them, and that's their ethnicity, their height, and their gender. And the comedian's bit was, and there's a 4th one. What the fuck is wrong with them?
Yeah. There's
And
some.
that's how Boblin tells people apart in the guards. He always picks the most distinct characteristic of a person and remembers them by that.
Also in this place, there's a few like ringtails. There's some serpent people, and even some like monkey-like folk. Very animal-like
Pardon?
in this bar. At this
Pardon?
tavern. What?
Nothing.
Yeah, what do you guys do?
We're waiting for an. Boblin looks at the rest of the party and goes, "We are waiting for an ogre that goes by the name of Crane."
By the name of what?
Grain, like wheat. What a wheat is.
Wheat.
It's grain.
Ah, that's it. I know what wheat is. Mostly.
Yeah. You guys wait here for probably an hour, hour and a half. But after about 2.5 hours, the door opens. Yeah?
When we first get in, Boblin kind of sits down at a table, picks up the menu, and sees that it's all alcohol-free martini, alcohol-free dark and stormy, alcohol-free,
Yeah.
and just gets a little bit of a sad face and puts the menu back down without ordering anything.
Yeah, the drink menu, it's all mocktails. And it's like like there's this like little lettering at the bottom that says guaranteed to be better than the real thing.
How do you make an alcohol-free martini? There are 2 ingredients, and they are both alcohol.
I don't know. My question is, how do you get alcohol-free vodka?
That's just water in it.
Yeah, right? What kind of fucking bar is this? What kind of island is this?
Maybe we die and this is hell.
That must feel like hell.
I think hell is better than this.
True, hell would still have strippers.
Yeah, and blackjack. But after a while, in comes this yellowish brown looking ogre in like a nice suit, tie. They're wearing really flashy, what seems to be sunglasses, and they approach a booth of them by themselves.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Do they approach us by themselves, or
They
different
approach a different booth by themselves.
Cool. Boblin gives it 5 to see if they order a drink, and if they don't order a drink, Boblin then whether they order a drink or not, Boblin is going to approach them after doing a history check, and that history check is for are Murphalites a terrorist organization?
Yeah, go ahead, roll in a history check.
What history? Society?
I'd say
Diplomacy?
society would be the best one.
Okay. I'm slightly better at society than diplomacy. 34.
On your 34 history check, your knowledge of the Mirthful Lights is these ones are definitely terrorists. Mainly due to the fact that, I mean, the wantedness from the Sombre Fleur incident of trying to kill Fingers then the destruction and derailment of the train, which sure in Kingsbridge they got off, but they were not trialed elsewhere. Um, Especially the rumors of Remus, the sort of trials you'll have in Remus.
You've met us. We were a terrorist organization.
Yeah, but Boblin was trying to gauge whether he'd think we were a terrorist organization.
For this man,
Probably yes.
and the way he dresses, keeps himself, you think, and in hopes that either this man believes in the old Mytholites, or hopefully he doesn't read the news. Any kind of paper.
Does it seem like he wouldn't be? He would be. Does it seem like he is one of those people who does not wish to do business with terrorists?
The shady
Should
look
I
in his
be?
glasses seems like the right amount of money would convince him of anything.
So he's working with the what's the guy? The Duke, the Baron, Lord Fairlord. He's
Yeah.
way worse.
Yeah, but he's not like a defined terrorist. That's besides the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boblin approaches the guy.
Yeah, and you approach, and they turn to look at you, up and down. Are you who I'm meeting with? You're a guild
I'm
spy.
I believe you are the representation from Solar Dawn?
Yes.
Future Dawn.
It depends. Are you looking for the people who make it or sell it?
Well, the guild I represent is looking to purchase, acquire a device that is capable of reading these, and then Boblin sort of like flashes the floppy disk.
How'd you get it?
How we came into possession of one of these things is less important to me than the information on it, and it should be significantly less important to you than the money we're offering.
See, how much money are you offering?
Pick a number.
For a crystal disk drive.
Boblin, society check, please?
Yeah.
About the average going cost of experimental technology? Is it like a VR headset in that the real ones are super expensive, but you can buy the shitty ones for a couple hundred? Society check.
Yeah. Cool. On a 28, you gauge that this is quite fucking expensive. And you honestly hearing crystal disk drive, literally, it just goes past your head. What the fuck? Like, you know what a crystal is? But what the fuck is a disk drive? That's technology that's like above what you thought or what you know. So it's probably very expensive.
Boblin sort of sits his arse down across the booth from him and goes, well, of course we'd be happy to pay fair market rate for such a cutting-edge device. Does anything off the menu take your fancy?
No. I've been so
honestly.
I've definitely had all of this. It just tastes like watered down piss.
Honestly, I didn't like the look of the menu either when I came and sat down. That's what you get. That's what you get for choosing a meeting place that is the most convenient stop on your travels, I guess. Sometimes you get unlucky.
Yeah. Well, talking business, our crystalline disk drives can range anywhere from 10,000 gold to 25,000 gold. They're
So
high.
let's say we are interested in installing one in our guild hall.
Hmm. Well,
I assume these drives are how big are these drives?
well,
This
depends
is
on
me
how much you.
asking as a player.
As a player,
Would,
roll.
Bo- would Boblin have any idea how is it like a modern floppy disk drive where it's like the size where it's like desk size, or is this like 80s floppy drive where it takes up half a room?
It takes up half a room and most of the wall. Roll me a crafting check. This is gonna be a really hard crafting check, though.
Good. Boblin is only trained in crafting. 28.
You have no fucking idea how big
Not a
this is.
fucking clue.
Depends on what model of disk drive. See, our crystalline disk drives, depending on which model you buy, can read the crystalline disk in your hand.
See, we
Quite
we
well.
employ somebody who is good with technology. Would it be possible to have a look at one of these disk drives once
keep
they're
our-
here?
We keep our
Keep them-
patents close to our chest.
Well, we just need to know which one we're buying. Surely you can show us at least some example of product working.
Our product working is the fact that you are borrowing that disk.
We can't hand over 20,000 gold
Okay.
pieces without seeing product.
Well, diplomacy.
Jinx or Jinx.
Yeah, Jinx.
27.
Oh,
Jinx adds 6. Jinx is better at diplomacy than me. Okay.
Jinx has a +4 to charisma.
Okay.
Why do you think Jinx is not dead?
True.
Jinx is a lovable
Um,
goofball.
Yeah. I don't hear a quick that, but I don't know. There's a good chance I get lower on that number.
I was gonna say you rolled an 11. You've got a pretty high chance that the numbers are lower.
Yeah, so we'll guess we'll stick with that. So just see product. I don't know. Can't imagine what looks like in head. Need to check quality. You ask for a lot of money, a little bit of quality assurance. Unless you have return policy.
We do not have a return policy. We guarantee the working of our product. We have sold it to companies such as Felicious Transport, as well as Tikanala.
I'm sorry, who?
Tikanala, a company of
What's
lore.
And say we wanted to see a demonstration of your product before we looked towards competitors for their offers.
See, that's what
Where would we go to see such a demonstration?
competitors we do not have. Just like what I've heard about local motion out of Kingsbridge. This sort of device is almost impossible to mimic. It's like making a device in and of itself that can teleport and travel anywhere.
We got one of those.
That's impossible.
Oh.
Well, R1 is in disrepair at the moment. You know, such an expensive piece of equipment takes time to maintain. But
Elijah built it. Maybe Elijah can solve it. Maybe we're going to become your competitors. If some idiot like you can figure this out, can't be that hard. What's that you mean?
You want quality insurance? Fine. I can
I don't want. Yeah.
meet me on my boat in half an hour.
Also, how much do these CDs cost if we wanted to make new ones?
CDs.
We get new ones off you.
They
But
call
surely invest. We buy this machine, then we buy the CDs off you, right?
yes.
So how much do these cost per pop?
Depending on how much storage you want.
Lot.
Our biggest storage would be around 8,000 gold.
Okay. Seems reasonable for high quality products.
I guarantee you it is. We're the only one to market with them, and having a guild use them would definitely have other people feel more comfortable about keeping their data in business.
Yeah, you could share it with all of our other guild friends.
That is why I'm giving you a company discount. But if you want a demonstration,
Yes.
I guess I can show you it.
We appreciate that very much. And where will we find your boat docked?
North side of the island. I'm in Plum Dock.
Sure, can meet you there for the demonstration.
Now, I trust that you won't be wasting my time. And he
Of
gets
course
up.
not.
Wait, should we just follow you?
No.
Oh.
Because I don't want to be mugged or robbed.
Wait, aren't you less likely to get mugged if there's lots of us? Or do you think we're gonna mug you?
You know, it's a lower employee who got this meeting. I thought I was meeting with the Goblin Ranger, is it not? You folk.
We're their bosses, right?
Well, that's it too. If I'm meeting with the Goblin Rangers, I still feel like I'm gonna get mugged.
Okay.
I don't know.
We're
If
the
you...
Goblin.
We do hold a certain reputation.
Yeah.
That's fine. We will meet you at your boat in half an hour. Enjoy Enjoy your half hour.
Thank you. And I will get the demonstration ready. Cracks his knuckles and he walks off.
Cool. This guy is definitely going to ambush us, so make combat prep.
No, we're gonna mug him over his DVD player. Or whatever, whatever is not put on DVD player. Right? I did it. I got us a DVD.
A crystal disc terminal.
A CDD. Yeah, I did it. I got him to, and then we just steal it. He might have a better boat. We could just steal his boat as well.
Why are we planning to steal from him?
We are not, however.
If he lets us play the CD while being nice, we won't mug him. If he doesn't let us play the CD, cracks knuckles. Right? Right? Right, Goblin?
We will do what we need to get the information we need.
After about 10 minutes, there's this what sounds like a large sputter and explosion that goes across the island.
Fuck.
And a lot of people are rushing to the north side of the island.
That was his shit that blew up one out. Yeah, Boblin moves. Boblin moves with some pace. We haven't been just to be sure. We haven't been disarmed coming to this island, have we?
No. They did not ask
No,
for
cool.
weapons.
True. They just asked me if I had drugs, and when I said no, they just believed me. So they're clearly kind of gullible here.
Yeah.
You lied to that poor innocent bird man.
I have lied to people I respect much more.
I thought you were a moral compass. No. The other thing. Virtuous. No. The other one. Villainous. That's it. I thought you were villainous.
No, that can't be villainous. You guys are the Mirthful Lights.
Yeah, that's why I'm so surprised they lied, because I thought they were villainous, and villainous people don't lie.
Oh,
Do you mean heroic?
No, I think I mean villainous.
Look, that's besides the point. We should move and find out what just went wrong. Because if this boat blew up because someone is planning against us, I am not going to be a happy goblin.
I mean, someone would have to be really like following our every move if they knew we were here. Fuck.
yeah, and as you guys make it to the boat, you notice that this boat looks really odd. Something is sputtering in the water. And
It's a submarine.
it's not a submarine. It is it's a
It is
boat.
under the water, but it's not a submarine.
It's above the water. There's something sputtering under the water, but it's not making the boat move. And there's smoke coming from a different part of the boat. It's a I don't want to say horn, but it's like an exhaust tube.
So it looks like something that is potentially engine based is
Yeah.
working inside the boat.
Yes. And
Combustion based. That's what I
as
meant.
you guys get there, another explosive sound erupts, and a big black cloud comes from the tube on the top. And one of the bird folk around here are just like, fuck this shit! Where's the fire? Is it on the inside? What's going on?
I do not believe this is something to be concerned about. This seems like this is a mechanical piece of equipment working as intended.
It's very loud for working as intended.
Some machines are just loud. You should have seen the old ferry that crossed the river at Somblefleur. That thing couldn't run for more than 10 minutes without throwing fire out of it, but it worked like a charm every time.
No, the only boat we took in Somblefleur had a talking rat dog on it that was really rude.
You were the people that made them disappear?
He didn't disappear.
He didn't disappear? It was kind of a shithead.
Very much alive when we left.
Yeah.
Joseph. Yes, he was a shithead there. I can definitely agree with that one.
Yeah. And you notice that when you guys got there, you notice it after this talk, the boat's a board comes off from the boat. The welcoming board. I forgot what that fucking called. The fucking
The plank?
No, not the plank. I should know this.
thing that lets you walk on the boat.
Right.
The gangway?
Gangway. That's the
Gangway,
one.
yeah.
Or gangplank is the specific
Gangplank,
word.
that's it.
The gangbang.
No, the gangbang is something else that happens on boats.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The gangplank comes down. And you guys are welcomed onto the boat. As this weird automatons walk off the gangplank and, like, in a very robotic motion, bow to you.
Oh shit! More robots.
Your demonstration customers, come with me.
Yes. Robot overlords. As you command.
And we didn't have any time to prep anything before we got here, did we? Because that
No.
explosion kind of fucked.
To prep stuff.
I had one thing I wanted to prep,
What do you
and that was put the cocaine in a little bag so Boblin could just smash it into their face to take it instantly.
Yeah. You did not have time for that.
No, I did not have time for that.
But yeah, the robots go to avoid over exhaustion on the boat. We can only accept 4 viewers for this demonstration to also keep company secrets. Please select your 4 viewers now.
Okay, I think Goblin. I think the rest of the Goblin Rangers, and we'll keep Wisp out here with us. Goblin, you're in charge. You've got to decide.
Boblin is definitely going in.
Alright, let's the 3 players plus who else are you bringing?
Yeah. Boblin was thinking the smartest Goblin Ranger
Phantom Limb?
or Wisp. I think I as a player am reasonably sure that this is going to devolve into combat.
Yes.
Definitely.
So
Who is our most competent fighter? We've already got a cleric. What
yeah,
about what level's Tinder?
5.
So no, not Tinder.
probably not Timber.
Kremlin has been the most combat competent.
I don't know, wasn't it
No.
Scoop the 3-shot lance?
No.
No?
Kremlin.
Kremlin 3-shot lance.
Kremling and Scoop both got nat 20s like it was crazy against
Yeah,
Lancelot.
but Kremlin does way more damage.
Yeah,
and it's
Kremling
better.
does do way more damage.
Kremlin, if we're going to take one of them, I'd like it to be Kremlin.
Cool, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and as you guys are like Kremling, Tinder immediately goes, but wait, no, I want to come along.
Sorry, kid. This is one of those situations where you're just not the one. It's nothing against you personally or safety wise.
How likely is it that the robots can hear?
Roll me a crafting check.
Crafting. Boblin is kind of mid at crafting. 22.
They probably can hear.
They can probably hear. Cool. Boblin leans into Tinder and sort of whispers. It's going to whisper the best they can. We need someone on the outside in case this becomes a tornado in a tool shed kind of event.
Yes, make sure the Goblin Rangers don't just pop off and leave us.
Oh, got it. My own personal mission.
Yeah, keep them in check and keep them ready.
Got it. And she salutes to you guys.
Yeah, and then we take Kremlin in.
Yeah, and Kremling's just kind of going like, not much of a boat, as it's like not exactly a yacht, but kind of a yacht, like a really small yacht, I guess.
It is like a small sailing boat.
It's a big boat with rooms underneath.
So
And a lot
much
of,
nicer than our boat.
Much nicer than the whole boat.
Way nicer than your boat. But yeah, the robots lead you on, all four of you. And as they walk up the gangplank, they raise it once more. Another explosion again. Sound of explosion once more. As you all are led below deck. Coming across a few rooms, the robots lead you to a room that says private viewing. The robot then opens the door for you. And inside is what seems to be theater-like seats. 10 of them, 10 of them total, with 2 rows of 5. And in front a big screen. And if you were to look behind, a projector.
Wow. This place fancy.
Please take a seat. Potential investors.
Oh, for sure.
Would you
James is going to sit as close to the screen as possible.
would you like a snack and or beverage?
Yes.
We have
What are snack and or beverage options?
cola and corn of the pops.
Corn.
We also have
Uh.
water.
One more tier, please.
What about the rest of you?
I'll have some popcorn.
Would you like elk butter on it?
Oh, butter.
Or
Good. I'll have everything you got. All right. And you,
You can pick them on. Oh, sit down.
um, what about you, cat folk?
People are allergic to red.
Huh?
What would you like as a beverage?
Got any milk stuff?
We can give you milk of the elk.
That doesn't sound half bad.
All right. The robots then
You-
leave. With
are you sure milk of the elk isn't some slang term for heroin?
No. What is heroin?
Don't worry about
It's
it.
like a female action hero,
Oh.
right?
What is female? What is action? What is hero?
So action. Every 6 seconds, you
I
get
would
to do
not
one of 3 things.
I-
Those are considered action.
I would not introduce the robots to the concept of gender and violence.
What is gender? What is violence?
Nothing. Don't worry.
Got
Could be a
it.
good song. Don't know what violence is. That might be beneficial for us. I'm sure not to listen.
Children do not know what violence is, yet they will still bite people.
True.
It eventually comes back,
Wise.
and you all are handed. Jinx, you are handed a bottle that says water, and it seems to be purified water.
How fancy this is.
Oh damn! It comes in a glass bottle and everything.
Um, Noir, you are given elk's milk. Boblin, you are giving popcorn. And Kremling is giving soda, water, milk, and popcorn.
You are giving.
Now, your presentation is awaiting
Gives that. Yes,
the
Yeah.
robots go back to the door. And as they do, the projector turns on. And there is some what seems to be a djinn in a bow tie. And they go, "Welcome, potential investors. We are."
Is this like a video or is this like a stage?
It is a video.
It's a projection.
Yeah.
So I can't just yell hurry the fuck up at him.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I can, but he might not listen.
Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you like, but
You are here today to look at our crystalline disk terminals. We here at Solar Dawn have found ways and uses to create crystalline disk terminals.
is it a crystal disk drive or a crystal disk terminal?
Crystal drive?
What's our official? It can be either one. I just want to make sure I write down the right one in my notes
Oh, it's both.
for the future.
I mean,
Okay.
it depends on who you ask.
So
It's terminal to
it's a whole thing. The drive reads the disk, but you need the same terminal to
Yeah.
display the data. Like those those ATs tape to tape computers.
Okay.
Solar, our founder, Solaris, found a way to create these crystalline disks for our crystalline disk terminals and crystalline drives that connect to the terminals. Depending on how much money you're willing to put down for these things, these 100% safe and secure disks, as you would call them, and sure, some people might make inappropriate jokes like they are floppy, and he waves around one of the discs, but they're not. We guarantee you, these are secure and safe in every way.
When you said secure and safe, the less convinced I am that secure and safe.
How do you know that this disk is secure and safe? Simple. No one else has the technology to read these disks. And with our patents,
we know like 4 people who have these disk drives now.
with our patent technology, we will never let anyone know how to use and create these terminals and drives. But enough of that. How about we show you how it works? You see, this is our most expensive option. I'm sorry, did I say expensive? I meant our best option. We have here a drive, and they show this kind of drive about 2 times bigger than a bread box. And here a terminal, which is the normal size, like of an average size of a computer screen. It's connected through these wires. And all your data will be stored on this drive here. This drive is our fastest running drive. It can read the data of each disk perfectly. It takes about 30 seconds to read a disk. At least our top model does. Here, let's see it. And the djinn puts the disk in, and on the terminal screen it shows a bunch of puppies. Wonderful. These puppies are safe and secure. Oh no. What's that? And the screen sort of like fuzzes for a second. And once it comes back, the terminal screen now shows a bunch of corpses. Ah, I see. We have some intruders. And then
No,
the
it's not
voice
like
of-
when you accidentally tape over your old wedding video with porn.
Yeah. And you can hear the ogre's voice kind of spread out in the theater. And go, you guys are still the thorn in my master's side. I guess I'm gonna have to kill you. Each and every one of you. You thought you could go behind our backs and steal our own technology. Fairborn didn't
I
like.
have literally no idea who you are.
Well, if anything, Green's dead. And I killed him. This kind of technology can't go to you.
Is there one of these on the boat? It seems like there's a good chance there's one of these players on this boat.
Cool.
If not,
So I shouldn't just cast water breathing us on us all and then sink the boat.
no, because I think there might be one on the boat. Also, if there isn't, we know that that Airborne has one. Not super helpful, but another one, Tika Laura, have a disk drive. Who the fuck knows who they are? But we have another lead if there's not one on the boat. But I think we've got to keep the boat alive, just in case there's one on the boat.
There'll be information on the boat. There'll be like how to get.
Yeah, sinking the boat seems like a bad idea, and that's coming from Jinx.
Yeah, but Boblin is full of unbridled rage.
Yeah, but we just kill this person.
And as we end the session, we'll end it on a saving throw for Kremling. And is that enough?
Shot in the back of the head.
Cool, Kremling fails.
Oh, cool, he's dominate person.
That's fine.
Yeah, and we will end the session here, where I'll make a battle map of a boat.